Whoo, hot dog, you're back. Einstein McSmarty Pants here. I appreciate you jumping in on this, whether you're listening to the podcast, watching the video, or reading the text here. I know you're busier than a one legged cat in a sandbox, so it's a pleasure just to have you here. But let's jump into this week's product news updates. So, first up, we've got the Department of Energy. They just had a pretty big announcement. They're awarding a total of $127 million to 110 small businesses, and they're spread all over, spread across 26 different states. And it was specifically for those pursuing different avenues of clean energy. And this isn't just like solar and wind powered projects here or anything like that. It's mostly geared toward new and novel applications for clean energy or some component of it,
Oh,
right? So there's everything from developing novel ways to regenerate and upgrade lithium ion batteries to sensors that measure things like under the surface to determine contamination. Notably missing, though, for the clean energy investments is the tip you forgot to leave Maria when you left that big mess at Best Western there. Come on, man. Next up, we've got Square. Square is a payment platform worth billions, not the shape. Square, the platform, it's expanding its offerings. It's now actually moving towards becoming a bank. Now, they kicked around a few different naming ideas here, and they came up with clever name Square Banking. This is what it's going to do. It's going to combine savings, checking accounts. It's going to have it alongside debit cards and loan offerings. And when you think about it from a business standpoint, it does make sense. Square handles tons of monetary transactions. So when you have a hold of the money, why not, have that money make money for you, right? So once you have this kind of crazy fintech platform coming back to the basics, it just goes to show you even Square technology's coming full circle. I'm going to let that joke simmer there just a little bit, those really bad jokes, because we've got another one coming up. Ready for it? DraftKings. DraftKings, they're apparently still a thing. So if you're not familiar, DraftKings, it's the website that pretends to be about fantasy sports, but it's really just a big gambling platform. It's had some legal issues. It's sticking to what it knows, though. It's entering another fantasy area, NFTs or non-fungible tokens. Now, I know that stung a little bit for some people out there. I don't actually want to knock NFTs too hard. I do believe they're probably a part of the future. It's just unfortunate as we're starting to get this out here. People are, selling crayon drawings, trying to get 2 million for it, and some people are actually paying it. So it's kind of the Wild West. But if you're not familiar with the general idea of an NFT and kind of the trend going on here, and I do think it will be a permanent trend, but think of it like electronic proof that you own something. It can be in the physical world or the cyber world. It can't be forged and it can be handed off between parties when they do a transaction. So what
mm-hmm.
DraftKings is doing with NFTs is in regards to sports, of course, and it's not like sports memorabilia or something tangible like that. Through special partnerships, you actually get to own moments in history of
What
whatever
the?
sporting event and their associated clips. And I'm not making that up. And when I first said it and I first read it, it sounded really cool and amazing. Then when my brain chemicals kind of died back a little bit and it got quieted down a little bit, you realize they're really selling a big fat nothing burger here. So it's an excellent business model, right? They're taking nothing and they're selling it for more than nothing. It pans out there, right? And who wouldn't want to say that they owned Michael Jordan's championship winning shot or Tiger Woods' crazy chip sometimes that you catch on, ESPN. But each DraftKings NFT comes with one bonus moment that they haven't advertised yet. It's the moment of disappointment when you realize you spent a bajillion dollars on a bag of nothing. And well, there you go. Congrats, sports fan. Hope it was worth it. But that's all I've got for you today with this episode of our product news updates. Einstein McSmarty Pants signing off from McSmartyPants.com and its crowdsourcing product development software. Take care and stay awesome, my friend.